Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Aitx did come out with a 10K PR as well on top of that. And anyone who thought this was going to move the share price to the upside, nope. And I will go over why that is. I have a limit order right now that I set at 006. That is where I will be looking to buy. That is where we have our support here in the 006 area, high double fives. So that is where we should expect strong buying pressure. That's just based off of all this. This whole area here is technically support here. So double fives and yeah, 005 to 006. That whole area is going to be support, and that is what I'm waiting for. Again, I got a limit order at 006, nice round number, and I'll be sitting on that position. Only adding a 3K position. I'm not going to add big yet. I'll probably add 3K there, and if it goes down lower, I'll add the other 7K down here somewhere at 003 probably, if it does decide to break down for some reason. But that technically is our new floor. Very strong area of support. I think SoundHound might be a good example here. Let me just show you SoundHound. SoundHound AI stock had a huge run up here. Strong support right here. This level had to be broken in order for it to go higher. It did get broken. And then we pulled back right to that level and bounced. So that's kind of same play. You know, that's kind of just the market. It likes to rinse and repeat. So that is where I'm looking to buy. I am still going to exercise patience. Let the suckers buy up here at 007s. Let them, for some reason, buy at the worst possible time. Okay, let's go over the PR here. So the reason this wasn't going to move the share price, anyone who thought this was going to move the share price, you don't know what you're doing. This whole article is basically saying, yeah, we're going to dilute. That's what it is. And look, let's just read it real quick. Okay, so company reconfirms RMR run rate increase of, okay, so we already knew this, so this doesn't matter. Significant device deployments, we already know that. They've been talking about that since forever. Strategic advancements in AI security solutions. Positions for optimized capital raising with Form S3 filing. So what is capital raising? You know, when people see capital raising, they think dilution. Optimized capital, I don't care how you word it. People see this and they think, oh, dilution. I'm selling. I'm not buying this. The company has also filed a Form S3 with the SEC aimed at optimizing its capital raising efforts. Again, capital raising efforts. I don't care how you word it, people will interpret this as dilution. They will just look at that and go, oh, dilution. Nope. This filing allows Aitx. Oh, yeah. That's how the market is, guys. People will sell. Didn't we saw this with AMC recently? Didn't AMC raise? Yeah, didn't they dilute? And it immediately took like a huge dump afterwards as well. Because that's how the market reacts. They sell first, ask questions later. So they see this. This is all they need to see, and they're like, "Oop." So anyone who thought it was going to move the share price, that's not how it works. You got to think about how other people react. They see these words, that equals dilution. Doesn't matter how they can try to phrase it as beautifully as they want. It doesn't matter. They see this, they think dilution. This allows Aitx to raise funds with better share pricing compared to an S1, resulting in less dilution, but it's still dilution regardless, for shareholders while providing the company with the required capital for operations and inventory. Our recent market cap increases in May allowed us to be eligible to file the Form S3. I believe investors, I'm sure investors, yeah, they'll appreciate it for sure, but everyone else is just going to sit back and go, I'll just wait for it to get cheap and buy it again at 003 or 5 or whatever their levels are. My levels are very clear, high 005s, and then again at 003. So, and I just gave you my game plan. I'm buying 3K at 006, and then 7K if it goes down to 003. That's the strategy I used with Aitx, and I made money off of that pump, so it works. The company confirms there are no changes to the financials that were previously released in the audited financial statements. So this is all kind of pointless to read. We already went through this. We are building sustainable, strong demand, making careful strategic alliances, creating strong technical innovations, and successfully deploying our solution set. And then it's just rinse and repeat from here. Is there anything else I need to look at? No, there's nothing else. I think that's it for the video, guys. I'm trying to see if, yeah, it's gonna come down. That's fine. It's gonna slow bleed now. It's starting to. It's been 3 days of just slow bleeding. I believe, is there, I feel like I'm missing something. Is there another filing that I didn't look at? There's an 8K, I believe, here. Let me see if this takes me anywhere. What is this? What is this 8K about? Is this just the S3? No, it's not the S3. What am I talking about? Okay, this is nothing. This is just a... Okay, so this just leads to the press release? Yeah, so never mind. I thought there would be something significant here in this 8K. But nope, there is nothing else to talk about. We do know that we are still waiting for the 10Q, I believe, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they... Are we still... Yeah, we're still waiting for that 10Q. And I think Aitx is also getting their 10Q out soon as well. So we got some 10Qs coming. That's probably going to be the next batch of information to keep an eye on. Other than that, if you're in the Aitx Discord, they've been really bullish. And they would have you thinking that if you're not buying at 007s, you need to get in now because you're going to miss out. But the reality is, we know how the market likes to work. We know how it likes to move. This wasn't going to move the stock. There were some people, I think, in here who were like, oh, why isn't it moving? I don't get it. The pump is primed. The sales funnel is full. The tech is rocking. And a Fortune 5 client is ginormous. But with the NDA, nobody will know for a while. We can hit a penny easily if this S3 hits. It's way less dilutive, and the chart over the last few months have been trending upwards. Few slow days shouldn't scare anyone. This guy doesn't know what. See, this is what I was telling you guys. Like, these guys don't. They're so bullish that they see dilution as a good thing. I remember when Sybil went into CE, when it got that CE designation, people were super bullish. They were like, "Oh my God, it's so cheap at 002s. Oh my God, I'm holding a big bag. It dumped from 1 penny to 0010. Wow, what an opportunity this is. I've seen this so many times. It's incredible. When you start recognizing the fact that people, I'm not going to insult them, but people are kind of, they can't be objective, and they're just so biased that they see any little thing that's obviously a bad thing as a good thing. That's when you know, like, okay, maybe it's not time to buy. It is less dilutive, but it's still dilution. It's people don't like it. I'm sorry. That's the market doesn't care what you think. It's dilution. It always equals bad. And I'm glad it's being diluted because this is what's been that dilution. By the way, guys, think about this for a second. That dilution is what gives everyone the opportunity to buy your favorite stock at cheaper prices. So it's a good thing if you're looking to get cheap prices. It's a bad thing because most people they're just not going to want to touch it. And it's not going to run that because of that. So this is good. We get to see it nice and cheap again. Again, I'm buying at 006 and again at 003. So yeah, it saves the company. Sure, it's less dilutive, but again, it's still dilution. There's no way to phrase. There is no way to phrase dilution in such a way that it's a good thing. And in fact, reverse splits are that way too. People see the word reverse split and they immediately dump. Like we've seen that. I don't know if you guys have seen it happen, but I've seen it happen. I've seen a company use the word reverse split in an article, in a PR, and the stock dumps. And then later the stock pops because people realize, oh, we overreacted. Yeah, you guys know about the overreactions. So if you've been following this channel, we've seen that. People, unfortunately, that's how they are. And we can take advantage by buying nice and cheap. That is it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully this has been very informational. Always remember to be objective. This is how I am on this channel. Trust me, if I just looked at the Aitx Discord, man, I probably would have bought a 008s and 007s, and I'd be holding red right now because I'd be like, oh my God, what an opportunity this is. This is definitely not going to go lower. I mean, this is going to go higher, guys. I'm sure it will go higher. I don't doubt that. But let's buy in cheap. Let's be cheapskates in the markets. I'll see you guys in the next one.